What's up guys, welcome back for another video. In this video I'm going to go over my round 4 of the Mega Voyager Cup, and in this cup I'm up against an amazing player and I cannot wait to share this with you guys. His name is That Wing Rules, if I said it right, you can see it. And let's get the round 1 underway and let's see how it goes. So I start out with Azumarill and he is starting out with Melmetal. So that's not very favorable for me, let's say, because Melmetal can really spam me with the rock slides, and eventually it will add up unless I use up my shields. So I think what I'm trying to do here is to get a shield from him. So I'm gonna do a charge up to a hydro pump, and throw an ice beam. That way I hope to get a shield from him, and let's see what happens. And he throws another rock slide. My Azumarill is almost dead, by the way. And yeah, that Azumarill that I have is actually horrible. I accidentally entered the tournament with the wrong Azumarill, so it has horrible IVs. As you can see, it's like getting eaten up by that Melmetal like so easy, so I have to swap out. This is awesome for me, so I'm bringing in Alolan Marowak and try to throw the Bone Club to end this. But I'm afraid of that rock slide, because that should be, I believe, super effective on Alolan Marowak, so I just have to shield it, and then I'm throwing this Bone Club, which should be enough. Unless he shields it, that should be enough to take him out. So, yep, he shielded it. So now he swaps out. Great play by him, brings in Azumarill. That's even better play by him, because if that Azumarill has Hydro Pump, then Alolan Marowak is gone. But I do still have one shield, and if he doesn't shield this Shadow Ball, then that Azumarill is gonna be pretty low on health. Yep, there's half of its health. So now I don't know. I have no idea if it's a Hydro Pump or if it's a Play Rough. So I'm gonna just make it played it. I thought it will be a shield bait either way, and it was, since I still had a shield. So perfect play, and now I'm able to swap out and bring back in Azumarill to soak up this charge move. I'm still trying to find out if that's Hydro Pump or Ice Beam. And another amazing play by my opponent. He would not give it out. He would not tell me if that's a Hydro Pump or Play Rough Azumarill, as you guys can see. So I'm like, great. So I'm not gonna find out, and I really need to find out, because I have Alolan Marowak and I have Stunfisk, who both are horrible against Hydro Pump. So I just really need to know if it's a Play Rough, then I can beat his Azumarill with any of them, and I don't have to worry about anything. Then it would be a very easy game to play against him. So I'm guessing it's Hydro Pump, but yep, there's Hydro Pump. Even though I was guessing it's Hydro Pump, I was like, it's not gonna be Hydro Pump, it's probably Play Rough. That's why he's holding out so much. Amazing play by my opponent, because my Stunfisk is basically gone, and as you can see, it was out by Tropius, and I have one worth of Shadow Balls, but it's not enough. It's just gonna be half of its health for Tropius, and the Tropius is gonna be able to finish me. Look at that, right there, just basically Razor Leaf, right? That's what it has. Yep, damn, it's pretty well played. Round 1, he won. That was amazing. That was very well played. So round 2, going with the same team, guys. I really like this team, and against his team he has Melmetal. So there is one Metal right there, and Tropius, I have Alolan Marowak. And then Azumarill against Azumarill is not so great for me, just because I have the really bad IVs one. But I do have Stunfisk. But now that I know it's Hydro Pump, it's not as great for me, so I do need to save one shield for my Stunfisk, just to be safe. Because Azumarill is live, and I'm coming in with Azumarill, and he has also Azumarill as well. So it would be great if I have good IVs. But because I have bad IVs, this is not really good for me, but it's also not really bad. So I don't want to lose the advantage, at least not yet. I'm trying to get some health off of that Azumarill, and energy off as well. Now that I know Hydro Pump, it won't hurt as much, but look at that, almost half of my health gone by a Hydro Pump. It's because I have really bad IVs. Half of my health is gone now, as you guys can see. So that Azumarill is destroying my Azumarill, like big time. So now I'm just trying to shield bait, and it worked, which is awesome. And now I have enough energy for another Ice Beam, but I think I'm gonna try to bail out after this. At least I should, because I have no chance winning this one, and I already got what I wanted, which is a shield from him. And I'm just going for the Hydro Pump, so I guess never mind. So throwing at Hydro Pump, and that should do actually a pretty good chunk if it goes unshielded. But do you see the difference, by the way? His Hydro Pump takes almost half of the health of my Azumarill, and and my Hydro Pump took a little quarter, which is crazy, guys. So that's why IVs matter so much. It's so crazy. Well played. So, by the way, I don't want to switch. I just thought about it again because I forgot. Now I know it's Hydro Pump Azumarill, and both Alolan Marowak and Stunfisk is pretty bad against it. So I just want to use up all my Hydro Pumps, my energy, and I want him to use all his shield. And he used both of his shields, so this is really good for me. He wants to keep that Azumarill alive because of my two Pokemons that are both weak against water, but it doesn't have much health and doesn't have shield, so I should be able to finish it. Now, no matter what, I have to use my shield because if it's a Hydro Pump, I'm done here. And it's an Ice Beam, well played by my opponent. That's what he needed to be done right there because I still have both shields up. And this is probably another Ice Beam. There's no way he charged it for another Hydro Pump, but I'm gonna shield anyways. Yep, it's another Ice Beam. And then now I'm just charging up with some energy because Azumarill should be pretty low, so I have some time. And throw that charge attack. This should take care of Azumarill right there. And now Tropius will come in, I believe. And because he shouldn't bring in... Yep, Tropius comes in. So I'm gonna have to bail out because he has Melmetal in the back, and so I need to save that for whatchamacallit, the Stunfisk. And then also, guys, because Alolan Marowak is great against Tropius, and it's not gonna hurt me much, as you guys can see. And I can throw some Shadow Balls, and I'm just charging up some energy because this is great. And he swapped to Melmetal, but that's okay because I'm throwing the Shadow Ball that should take half of its health with Melmetal. So either way, we are good here. And I should be able to throw that other Shadow Ball because I want to make sure it's definitely dead. And it lands, and it will be it for that. And but now I have no energy, so Tropius comes back, and I have to charge up. But Tropius is one ahead of me, I believe. So Tropius is gonna able to throw a charge attack, and that I might have 1 HP left after this attack because it's so close. It's super close. Leave it. Yep, I have 1 HP. I'm so close to throw the Shadow Ball. I could have used the Bone Club, but I still have my charged up Stunfisk, so I can just throw it right now. That's why I stored up some energy, and that will be game 2, guys. Game 2. So close. So close. That was great. Well played by my opponent. And now we're going into a game 3. Game 3, guys. We are starting out with he's starting out with Melmetal. I start out with Azumarill, and right away. Is this game 2 or 3? Now I messed it up. We'll find out in a second, anyways. But no, this is game 3. Yes, this is because he won the first one, I won the second one. And this will be it. So whoever wins this round. And I really want to win because I need to bring up my points. I lost the first round. I was up against an ace trainer in the first round and he won 2-1. It was so close game, just like this one. I need to share that one on the channel too. Which reminds me, guys, if I take out that Melmetal with Azumarill, you have to hit like on the channel or hit subscribe. Thank you. But I did it. So you know what that mean? Now hit that like button, please. Or please subscribe to see all the next videos coming up. But anyways, either way, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna bring you as much value as I can. Now, we're back with Alolan Marowak. This is great for us, but he swaps out, and I can still swap out. So I'm bringing my Stunfisk just because this charge is gonna be super effective if it lands on Azumarill. But he still has 2 shields. So this is the iffy scenario. But I still have 2 shields, and I called his shield bait, but that Ice Beam still does a big chunk. However, I'm gonna shield bait him right now. Let's hope he's going to use his shield. And worked. So now I can throw that discharge, and if that lands, that's super effective to that Azumarill. That helps a lot for Alolan Marowak in the back, because that has to destroy now everything. And yep, look at that, how close. And I should be able to throw another Mud Bomb, and because I wasn't sure if I'm gonna get to the discharge, which I wasn't. So there goes the Mud Bomb, that should take a pretty good chunk, but it's even better, he used his shield, so now he has no shield, and I have still a Marowak, and I have 2 shields. This is really good for me, guys. Also, times I get in that issue though that I don't shield at all, and sometimes I have 2 shields left at the end of the game, and they just basically fast attack down my Pokemon. So I have to use the shields a little bit more, but also lots of times I won because of these scenarios, but I have 2 shields left for the end of the game. And I know I have to use my shield here against that, because against Tropius I can survive no matter what, but I can't survive whatever he throws at me, so I can tank this, but I cannot survive against Azumarill if it throws me a either Ice Beam and the water pump, I mean Hydro Pump. It would take pretty big chunk of my health, so I had to shield it there, and here I can still use my remaining shield. I have 1 more shield left. I should be able to fast attack it down, perfect, and now Bone Club should end Azumarill. So I'm just hitting that Bone Club very quickly, because I don't know how much energy he had left, and also those bubble beams are adding up. The bubbles, I mean, not beams. Yep, there we go, and that was game 3, and we won. Phew. Man, that was a great game. He was a great opponent, and it was this close, guys. It's so close, and I mean, that was very close. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna share all the other ones. I have playlists down there that has all the different cups that I'm in, and I also have great battle leagues and all the leagues up down. And our most common video that I created was all about Master League. So if you want to see that, I'm gonna link it in on this side or this side. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.